going back to 2012, I'm going to be painting the Dark Angels from Warhammer 40k's Dark Vengeance. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. So this Dark Angel is primed with Citadel Colors Wraithbone, which is meant specially for contrast paints because I will be using one big contrast paint on this guy, which is the Dark Angels Green. Now, when I started putting this on, I noticed it did something different compared to other contrast paints I have worked on in the past, which is very dark and not highlighting like I was hoping. So I looked up on YouTube and found out that you're supposed to sometimes add a little contrast medium to this. Now I do have some medium here, not the one from Citadel, so I should have maybe tried it out, but I mean, I'm like, I already got a dark on there. If I keep going light, it's gonna look weird. So anyways, so this is the Dark Angel from Dark Vengeance starter set, which was a Warhammer 40k box set back in 2012. And at the time, these things used to cost about 120 bucks. And this is the first Warhammer stuff I ever build and paint because it was given to me as a donation for the channel. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised how kind of cheap they feel in the plastic department. I don't want to, I mean, they could be a lot better now in the newer years, but I just find it's very hollow. It's I don't know, I mean, it's okay, nice details and stuff, but it's not something I would spend my own money on. Okay, yes, if I had tons of patrons, which by the way, I am now on Patreon, still setting up my tiers, but if you want to take a look at that, the link is in the description down below. Hoping to be able to purchase some new recording equipment and some new painting supplies and maybe even some board games in the future. But that's just hopeful. Anyways, I'm always grateful that you guys watch my videos and you come back and you hit that like button. Anyways, back to the quality of these guys, and it is hard to paint them. Now, I did not glue these guys at all. One I did by accident, and I put the wrong backpack on. So, yeah. I was like, well, do I cut it off and put it again? No. We're just going to move on to a different color right now. It's Soldier Green from Zombicide Invader, which is the army painter. And I do a dry brushing over all the green. Now, I tried doing it as much as I could on this. I did a little bit off camera again after. I just wanted to make all the recesses pop a little bit more. And this is what I was hoping the contrast paint was actually going to do. That it was going to pop out that bone wraith underneath. Like when I did other colors, like Black Templar, which is coming up right now. Use it on certain little, like the parts between the armor. And you can see the white is popping out a little bit on there. So it's different. It's really weird how this Dark Angels Green worked, and I had 8 of them to paint, so I only showing you one right now. But I do different paint jobs, like I did try a different kind of dry paints on them, dry brushing. I ended up liking the Soldier Green the most, so I continue doing that on the other ones. You'll see them. You saw them at the beginning. You'll see them at the end. The pictures of them. Now I'm using some pure red for the emblem on his left or right shoulder. Say I was looking at him this way, the left. And then I'm going to use some Vampire Garments, which is a D&D's Marvelous Pigments paint for the gun, and that's it. Actually, it's all for the gun. So I make it. This Vampire Garment is actually pretty nice as a color. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe the redness of it, but as you can see, it was watered down a bit. So you do have to do a couple of layers on this, like a couple of coats to get it the color you want it, but at least you don't lose your details when you're painting. So anyways, again, back to the quality of these. Yeah, so anyways, I built them all, but it's long. You have to build them, you have to prep them, so you have to, like, even some spots I forgot to file these things down, and anyways, it's not bad. Then I'm using some pure white from Army Painter. Now, I don't have any Citadel colors other than contrast and some dry stuff and some technical stuff. So I always use Army Painter for most of my painting jobs. And so this is pure white, and this is for that Dark Angel's emblem on his other shoulder, as well as oh no, that's actually it. Now I'm using gunmetal for little parts of the gun, and then on the other ones too, once in a while I found little details I wanted to add. I was like, okay, let's put a little bit of gunmetal here to give it a little bit of a shine, just to make them a little bit more unique each one. And this is like a medal that he has attached to his backpack, and I do all the vents on the backpack with the gunmetal as well. And yeah, so, and this mini's coming along pretty well. A lot of hard spots to get into, so if I hadn't glued it like I said I was doing, oh yeah, and here I'm using mummy robes just to get those ribbons that they have. And now I'm using some combat gold, which is Zombicide Invader, and it's also equivalent to bright gold from the Army Painter. I'm using that for the angel thing on the front. Anyway, so whenever you put these guys together, if you don't glue them, I could take the parts off and then easily paint them, but I decided not to do that. So anyways, we're moving on to some finishing touches, which is Nuln Oil on everything that I painted with the Army Painter paints. Trying not to get too much on the green, and finishing off this miniature. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So here's them rotating, and you can see the different poses, so they're ready to hit the table now. I want to thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next video.